Home and away spoilers. Cash announces he's leaving Summer Bay. In Summer Bay, Eden is nursing her broken heart after being dumped by fiancé Cash. Immediately following the funeral of her best friend Flick. After burying his sister alongside his mum and dad, Cash had told Eden that everyone he loves ends up buried there. And so was ending things with her for her own protection. Eden pleaded with Cash as she tried to make him see sense. But it fell on deaf ears as he told her to head back to the bay on her own. A shattered Eden returned to the sharehouse and broke the news to a stunned Remy and Bree that Cash had dumped her. Next week, Remy does his best to assure Eden that Cash is overwhelmed by grief and will eventually come to his senses. But Eden remains despondent. Meanwhile, John is surprised to see that Cash's car is already back. But Bree covers by saying that whilst Eden has returned, Cash has decided to spend some more time with Gary. When Eden heads to the beach for some alone time, John manages to innocently put his foot in it by saying that Bree filled him in about Cash. He's stunned when Eden says that Bree had no right to do that, and that he should mind his own business. Eden heads home and blasts Bree for gossiping about her, but later apologizes when Remy sets her straight about what she actually said to John. Across the street, Cash returns home with Gary. When Cash asks Gary if he could go and retrieve his car keys from Eden, Gary flat out refuses if he made the decision to break up with Eden. Then he should have the courage to face her in person. Gary hopes that Cash will at least have a conversation with Eden. But when Cash heads over to No. 55, he couldn't be more cold with her, as he bluntly asks for his keys. As a tearful Eden hands them to him, Cash snatches them away and walks out the door. As Eden talks things through, Bree points out that Cash is known to make rash decisions when he's upset. Though given his attitude, Eden is left wondering one of those decisions was proposing to her in the first place. Maybe he never even wanted to marry her? After witnessing Remy attempting, and failing, to get Cash to talk to Eden properly, Gary has had enough. If Cash won't realize what's in front of him, then he'll have to take things into his own hands. Gary heads over to Eden and tells her that he's sorry for the way Cash has treated her, and gives her some gentle words of encouragement. Don't make it easy for him. He tells her, if Cash is who you want, you fight for him. With Gary supporting her, Eden confronts Cash and tells him that he doesn't need to push her away. Cash can barely look Eden in the eye as he asks Gary why she is here. Eden deserves a conversation, Gary firmly tells his foster son, but it's to no avail as Cash tells Eden to move on before retreating to his room. Later that evening, Cash packs his bags and announces that he is coming back to the farm with him. Permanently. Will Cash really leave Summer Bay?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của Home and Away Spoiler Today. Xin chào.